So what happens when a state rewrites its history curriculum to cast doubt on a verified election, and the highest court steps in to stop it? That's the battle playing out right now in Oklahoma. Earlier this year, under Superintendent Ryan Walters, the state approved sweeping new K-12 social studies standards. Among the most controversial changes, students were directed to identify discrepancies in the 2020 presidential election, including claims about late-night ballot drops, halted vote counts, and bellwether counties. The standards also included language asserting that COVID-19 originated from a Chinese laboratory, presented not as a theory, but as part of the instructional material. And across multiple grade levels, they added required lessons on Bible stories, the teachings of Jesus, and so-called Judeo-Christian values. Not in a comparative religion class, but in a core social studies. A group of 33 parents, educators, and faith leaders filed a lawsuit challenging both the content and the process. They argued the revisions were biased, promoted religion in violation of the Constitution, and were adopted without proper public review, including possible violations of Oklahoma's Open Meeting Act. On September 12th, the Oklahoma Supreme Court issued a temporary stay. The 2025 standards are paused. But the previous 2019 standards remain in effect for now. Superintendent Walters called the ruling embarrassing. To whom, I don't know. Because to many people, this is exactly what constitutional checks are meant to do. George Washington once wrote that it is essential that public opinion should be enlightened, that we must promote the general diffusion of knowledge. This isn't the first time education has become a battleground for political narrative. In the 1920s, Tennessee banned teaching evolution in public schools. That led to the Scopes trial, where a high school teacher was fined for discussing Darwin's theory. And in the 1950s, during the height of McCarthyism, states imposed loyalty oaths on teachers. In 1967, the Supreme Court struck them down in Keishian v. Board of Regents. I think I got that right. Warning against a government-imposed pall of orthodoxy over the classroom. Today's case in Oklahoma raises the same question. Who decides what children are taught to believe? Because once you embed falsehoods or ideological claims into the curriculum, you're not just shaping opinions. You're shaping trust. You're training students to doubt democracy before they ever participate in it. This isn't about left or right. It's about the line between evidence and distortion, between education and indoctrination. If you're a parent or teacher in Oklahoma, ask your district what standards they're using right now. Follow the case. Read the curriculum yourself. Because the way we teach history is already a part of history. We ask students to search for truth. Are we prepared to do the same when it challenges our politics? And what kind of republic are we building if we raise children to believe their vote was never real to begin with? If you're watching this on TikTok and you haven't done so yet, please check the pinned video on my profile. It has important info on this account and the threat that we are currently under at the moment, and it urges you to take some steps if you'd like to not lose our connection in case my profile were to be vanished.